Alright, and we're back. Sorry it's been so long since I posted anything. I was actually fighting with copyright stuff for a while, and I didn't even know that my video actually went through and got posted. And then to my pleasant surprise, I checked and saw a lot of you guys viewing and supporting it, so here I am. So we're about to do another reaction video. I actually got a suggestion from Czech Republican to do the Agony scene, My Dark Desire, so we're going to check that banger out today. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Ooh. Okay, right off the bat, that kick drum is really smacky and meaty sounding, and it's perfect for metal. That's why they mix it that way, because with a lot of these double bass and stuff, you can really hear the impact, and it drives the beat and stuff, and this freaking guitar riff is getting me pumped. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the kind of stuff I will listen to like when I'm working out or something, because it just gets you really freaking pumped with that riff. Yeah. Okay. And forgive me for skipping around and stuff. I just really try not to fight with the copywriting again. You know, I thought he was going to be a little more like higher pitched, a little scratchier sounding, but he's really getting in there, getting really grimy, and it's getting me excited. Ooh. Okay. You kind of, maybe, I don't know, I'm kind of getting a, like an old Bullet for My Valentine vibe from this guy, like the Poison era Bullet for My Valentine. I don't know. If anybody else is feeling that way, let me know. Not the screamy bit, just like his chorus. For some reason, I'm feeling Bullet for My Valentine. I love when people do that, where they you know, they're not screaming as much, it's more like a yell, and then they kind of go and just get into it like during the same sentence. Oof. I also really like this album art too. I haven't said anything yet, but it really actually kind of goes along with my my color scheme here. Oh, I missed a breakdown? Oh no, here we go. All right, here we go. Hit me with it. Oh yeah, some double bass. Ooh, ooh, here we go. Oh my god, that's gross. Oh man, can you imagine being in the pit at this concert and you hear this? Oh, come on, we're gonna back it up. Gonna play that again. Here we go. Yeah. That's so dirty. Ugh. Ooh, and that double bass to keep it driving. You feel that? Because at first it's just a breakdown where they really are just kind of riding the cymbal, and then to get you like pumped back up and getting the adrenaline going again, they have that double bass driving the guitars forward. Ooh. Can you hear that bass line too? Because this is like an older song. I think it's from 2011, but. And so the really low bass doesn't come out as much, but man, it's just dirty, grimy, just ugh. Yeah, going right back into the chorus. Oh, this is nice. Kind of getting like a Edgar Allan Poe thing from this cover art. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but it's cool. Oh yeah, get some double pump. Woo. All right, so this time I have the lyrics ready instead of sitting here trying to search for them. But here we go. I looked at the lyrics first this time, and I don't know if anybody knows what this guy's actually talking about. You can hit me up. I'd be more than glad to find out. But my interpretation right off the bat was it's either talking about just like a toxic relationship and like being in love with somebody but not wanting to be, or he's talking about like a drug addiction like cocaine. And I'll back that up by saying the last stanza in the song says, "She is the kiss of death, my body longing just to feel her final breath, to close her eyes and suffocate." And the stanza before that, it says, "She is my misery, to touch her skin of whitest lies, so beautiful, she has become my everything." So, I mean, I could be looking too hard into the lyrics, but my opinion is he's probably talking about like a drug addiction like cocaine, which would be the whitest lies. But like I said, it could just be a relationship thing that he's talking about. Honestly thought it would be a little more dark than what it is, considering the song is called My Dark Desire, but it's actually pretty deep. Like he says, "She's my dark desire with all the trappings of regret, dressed in blasphemy, she pulls the stitches from my eyes." Now that's dark, but I like the imagery of saying she's dressed in blasphemy. I think that's a cool little line there. "The taste of death is on her lips, dressed in blasphemy, she takes my breath and takes my life." So that's why I think it's kind of like drug related, maybe talking about an addiction, but I don't know for sure because I haven't researched that much into it. But if anybody knows, feel free to hit me up in the comments and inform me if I'm right or if I'm just overthinking it. But one of the things I will say is I really enjoy, excuse me, whew. I really enjoy, like I said, the song's from 2011, and in that time frame, like late 2000s, early 2010s, a lot of metal bands, the music production wasn't as high quality as it is now, because we just didn't have the technology yet, or the money to pay for that technology. But now it's more commonplace, and I'm noticing newer songs are really, really low end heavy. Like a lot of this gent stuff is really just the whole time. And I don't dislike that, but I do kind of prefer the way songs sounded in this era, where it's a lot of mid to higher end, especially guitars really cut through the mix a lot better. It's like the running riff throughout this song just gets me freaking pumped. Like that's why I'm saying I need to work out to this song because it's intense. But same thing with a kick drum. Like there's not a lot of low end to it. It's really high end, smacky impact, so you can hear that impact that was driving the song. Like my example would be August Burns Red, like their Messenger album. The original album has a ton of just great breakdowns, great riffs, great driving guitar, and then they remastered it a year or two ago, maybe 3. And it's still, all the riffs are the same, but it just doesn't, those guitars don't drive as well because they added so much low end to it that a lot of that gets lost, I feel like, and they bring them down, which again, I don't think is bad, especially with like gent being such a popular style right now. But I do kind of miss those really high pitched, like really good riffs coming through and stuff like that, like people like leading a song with a good riff like that used to be my go-to. Like back when you had to pay for every song instead of just paying for a subscription, I would go through, play the first 30 seconds of the song, and if I heard a sick riff, I was buying that song because I was like, I need more of that in my life. But anyways, I'm glad for the suggestion. I really enjoyed this song, Czech Republican. If anybody else has any requests, hit me up in the comments. I'll be happy to do reactions to anybody's request. And we'll be getting a little more consistent, hopefully. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.